Okay, we are ready to go with Marvin, and David Hill will get the first question.
Hey, Marvin, thanks for doing this. Curious, some of the other big name players around the country and in fact entire conferences with the Big Ten and Pac-12 have spoken out about concerns with everything from social justice to safety. I know you were very open about some concerns that you had on social justice stuff earlier in the offseason. Have you been a part of any conversations like that? Have you, with the ACC or with maybe teammates in other leagues? And what's your thoughts on the way that players have spoken out?
Really, I haven't really been really looking at anybody else outside of here in Tallahassee. I've been focused on just the social injustice around here. I'm really trying to get my foundation started while this pandemic. It's hard to find different outlets such as like schools and things like that being shut down. We're trying to find centers and different things so we get my program on the roll out here. I've really been focused on here in Tallahassee. My feet are here in Tallahassee. I can't really be looking out to everybody else. I'm just trying to focus on what we got here going on with the Seminole brand and moving forward. As far as opting out and different things like that, I didn't come back to not to sit out and just to opt out and go prepare for the league. I think that's just taking the easy way out. For me personally, I came back and I have work here to do in Tallahassee, and I'm going to get that done.
Hey, Marvin. Just what is what have these walkthroughs been like? How has the testing process been? And just I guess how comfortable are you with the protocols that Florida State's put in place to make sure that everybody stays safe?
I'm very happy with the protocols that we go through here at Florida State. As far as I think they're overemphasizing everything, really, to be honest. They've been working their butts off. Coach Norvell, Jake, our head trainer, his staff, as far as our masks, our temperature being checked, testing, everything, the protocols that we have to go through practice, our social distancing, how we do our meetings and everything. I think they're doing a great job of really taking care of us, looking out for our safety. Our walkthroughs in general have been great. I'm getting back on the field with our coaches, some of the young guys, and they got a young freshmen in with us. Get to see how they look going through different drills, get hands-on with them, working with them in different things like that, going through our skills and drills early in the morning, hitting the field at 7 o'clock, getting out there working with the team. Things have been going great, moving smoothly around here. Looking forward to just getting back on the field with full pads on so we play some football.
Hey, Marvin, thanks for doing this. I appreciate it. You mentioned this earlier. You didn't want to opt out. You didn't come back to opt out. But has there been any discussion among maybe your family or your friends or anyone about concerns playing football this season with the pandemic going on?
No, sir. Honestly, my mom and my brother, my mom's siblings really know how I feel about this sport, how I feel about this university and moving forward. And they know once I put my money, something I'm going to do. And I came back. I made the decision to come back and to play my senior season. And throughout this whole pandemic, when it first hit, we were all away from each other. I was prepared. Finally getting back to working out with our guys as a team here at the stadium. Now we're going through skills and drills periods and walkthroughs. And finally getting able to fall camps upon us. I came too far not to just turn back around. I put too much work into this program, put too much emphasis into some of these young guys' life. And I feel like that'd be a form of quitting, in my opinion, just to opt out at this last moment right before the season when we worked so hard all together in this off season through this pandemic, through tough times, just to really just to give up. And I just feel like that'll be disrespectful to them. Showing them the way of how to be a true Nole and just leaving them at the last minute. So I don't work out like that. So I'm definitely play the season and I'm really just giving it my all.
Hey, Marvin. I guess just kind of going along with that, but how has going through all of this year made you a stronger player, made you a better player? How has it kind of shaped you as a person?
As a person, it really helped me see how much do I really want this, really want my dream, how much I really love football. More than anything, really just to see waking up on your own, going out and working out, most people think that's just like a bare minimum as an athlete. That's really pretty difficult when you don't have not much trainers and different things like that, not too many resources. Really all you need is just a mindset and a drive, being able to watch film, being away from coaches and stuff like that, being able to watch film, on your own, being able to get up, do two to three workouts a day, make sure you're trying to make sure you're in shape, trying to make sure you're not even just at the basic shape, but in tip-top shape, so you don't miss a beat when we get back into our real workouts and we really running those 110s and we're running those gases and different things like that. We're lifting up that 400 pound weight, just doing different things to make sure you still at that top performing, not just trying to do something to get by every single day. I really appreciate some of my teammates that did stay in Tallahassee with me. The late nights where we're hopping the gates to get in the indoor, all the way into going to Keyshawn House where we had some like workout equipment with a couple weights and getting our work in, running different hills, going out to Fred George Park and getting workouts in. It was through that tough time I feel like we grew as a team. I feel like I grew as a leader, making sure different guys going to pick them up, make sure they're okay. Working out with them, saying that just keeping that team camaraderie. Then finally having everybody, even though the ones that went back home was doing their own thing, come back together and really working out together. So it's been a great experience, and just having that little distance and realizing how much you miss everybody, how much you miss having that camaraderie around everybody. Just come back home here in Tallahassee and just bring it all together. I feel like it was a great process. I'll be fighting every single day, not knowing if we're not going to have, are we going to have a season. To actually having the season without having our schedule being dropped today, with our home and away games. So now you see the light at the end of the tunnel, so we're ready to go get
it. Hey, how's it going, Marvin? Coach Norvell talked about it. Obviously, the coaching staff is going to kind of talk to the team about the importance of social distancing in kind of in your personal time. But is that something where the team's kind of policing each other in terms of telling each other, hey, if we want to have a season, we kind of need to not be reckless in our own time?
Most definitely. Coach Norvell preached to us all the time about sacrifice. There's certain things you got to sacrifice in this world to be successful. One of those things we got to sacrifice once we leave the stadium. The stadium right now is probably one of the most safest places for us to be going through this pandemic and just being able to work out and as a team around us, being around each other. But our biggest challenge is what we're going to do once we leave here. Making sure guys are just going home. Make sure guys, when they going out into public places, they're wearing that mask, they're washing their hands, different things like that, and make sure they're looking out for each other and not only just for themselves. Not just thinking about the now and thinking about the long-term effect, and the bigger effect is us coming back trying to win the ACC championship.
Hey, Marv, how's it going?
Good. How you doing?
Good. As best as everyone can be. So my question is, you've gone to interact with Coach Fuller's defense as much as you could virtually. How much do you see your role changing just in terms of production? Like, he likes to get people out there. He says he wants people making plays, not just taking up blocks, like through blitzing, through everything. Where do you see yourself? Yeah.
I love the way Coach Fuller is using not only just me, but the whole D-line, putting us in different fronts, being able to line up in different positions, the packages that we have, sometimes I'm flexed out at a 5 technique, sometimes I'm at a 3 tech, sometimes I can be a 2-eye, or even at a head up 0 nose. With this defense, I'll be able to show my versatility, being able to show different things at my size and my physique, and show off my athletic ability. I think Coach Fuller and Coach Odell are doing a great job coaching me, and really just not just me, but the whole D-lines in general. Just grooming our techniques, not just grooming us to the scheme, but really just grooming us as players, how to read different keys and read offenses, and really just being able to use the defense as our help and to go make plays.
Yeah, Marvin, Kurt actually took my question, and I couldn't figure out how to unraise my hand. So I just hope you're having a good day, buddy. We appreciate you doing this, and I'm out.
Appreciate you.
Hey, Marvin, a couple of your teammates posted pictures. Looks like there's like a face shield on some of the face masks. I'm just curious what your reaction is. Have you had a chance to kind of try that on or anything like that yet?
Yes, we've been able, NCAA has passed the rule that we can wear our helmets through our walkthroughs and really get a feel for them. Face shields, they're a little different. The helmet does get a lot hotter, being in there. But at the end of the day, they keep us safe. Whatever it helps us keep us safe, being able to play our sport. Me personally, I don't care about it. It just is what it is. We're in a new world. We're doing things differently. Like now, we're doing interviews on Zoom. It's just being able to adapt and be able to survive. Move forward. We gotta wear our face shields and face masks. So be it. Let's play some football.
Hey, Marvin. With you and Coop and Corey all coming back, there's some you guys are getting a lot of praise in some of the media outlets, and I know there's at least one service that you guys might have the best defensive tackle unit in the country this year. Is that something you guys take pride in? Does that put pressure on you, or do you just completely, that's just clutter, you don't even think about that kind of stuff?
More importantly, just not trying to be the best D-line in the nation. We're trying to live up to the standard here at Florida State. The standard of our D-line room is set high. We were trying to chase that last year, and it's earned us great praise in the offseason. To me, honestly, I feel like we can go a lot more higher, trying to meet that standard. Trying to take things to another level. We have a lot of young guys and guys that we brought in. Jared Jackson, Fabian Lovett, different guys. Taylor from Baylor, different guys that we have brought in to help us, give us more depth, give us more flexibility. We have Joshua Kando, we have Janoris Robertson that came back for his 5th year. We have young guys like Derek McClendon. We have guys like Quayshawn Fuller, Josh Griffiths. Our whole D-line room is a lot of flexibility, there's a lot of versatility in that room with guys that we can line up at different positions. I feel like we push each other every single day. We all know there's a standard. Odell holds us to the standard. He is the standard every single day when we walk inside the line room and we have our meetings. We all hold each other accountable. Moving forward, we like to play around. We joke. Everybody's cool in our D-line room. It's real relaxed. We like to have fun. At the end of the day, once it's time to work, we work. And that's how we get to it every single day.
Hey, Marvin, I know with everything that's gone on over the last 4 or 5 months, will it mean more to step on a football field again for you because of everything you've seen?
Most definitely. I'm just being able to fight through all those times where we're away from each other, doing all the Zoom calls. Like we're doing this Zoom interview now. We've been on Zoom for like since spring break. We did 3 months on Zoom, 3.5 months on Zoom. Even when we were able to come back to the state and work out, we still had to go home and get back on Zoom meetings, away from our coaches, away from each other a lot more. It's gonna mean that much more, not only for that game day, but just really tomorrow, be able to step foot on a field tomorrow as a team with our helmets on and just really get back to the grass. It's been a while since we've been able to do that. I can't wait till we actually get our pads on, really get the pads popping, get after each other, and then be able just to line up against that first game and get Georgia Tech and get after them.
All right. Thank you, Marvin.